It is time. It is time for another huge fragrance haul. I actually have 10 fragrances here today that I am so excited to talk to you guys about. Now, all of these are from feelingsexy.com.au, which you guys know I talk about them all the time as a website. Whenever somebody says like, what is the best fragrance website? Where can I get like good price fragrances with like a large range to choose from? There is no better fragrance website, in my personal opinion, than feelingsexy.com.au. They are seriously the best. I'm not just saying that because I'm paid or anything like that. I'm not. But genuinely, they are the best in my eyes. And if you guys ask me, I say go there. So all of these fragrances are from Feeling Sexy, and I have a discount code running with them at the moment, but it is almost time out. Like, it is almost coming to a close. As of when I'm filming, it is the 23rd of November, so I'll try and get it up as soon as possible. But just remember that my coupon code only runs till November 30, and it excludes fragrances that are already on sale. So I'll leave all the information down below. If you guys want to get in some last minute Christmas shopping and you want to use my 10% off code, I'll have it all linked down below for you. So where to start? I think I'm gonna grab a Chanel. So I have a Chanel here, and I absolutely adore this scent. It's probably one of my favorites from Chanel. You guys know, if you keep up with me, that I have recently like fallen in love with Chanel fragrances, which is weird, but I just they were never really my thing for a very long time. But now I've kind of just fallen in love with the house and the fragrances, and I had a huge decant of this fragrance and I decided to get a bottle. It is Chanel's Chance Eau Fraiche. Now, I love a lot of the Chance line. I love the Chance, I love Chance Eau Tendre, but this is the best. This is the best, hands down, the best of the best in my opinion. Chance Eau Fraiche is perfect for the weather that I'm in right now. I am currently in spring and it's getting hotter, and hence why I'm all tropically right now, because it's getting a lot warmer and the nights are getting warmer and it's just amazing. And Chance Eau Fraiche, in my opinion, is like one of the best of the best summer scents that you could ever have in your collection. I don't really recommend the Eau Tendre one as much. I think it's just a little bit generic, in my opinion. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fragrances that smell like that, but Chance Eau Fraiche, in my opinion, is a little bit more unique, and it is just so gorgeous. It does kind of pull some similarities with Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. In my opinion, there are some similarities there. This has a beautiful lemon note in it. There's cedar, there's pink pepper. I personally just get lemon with a little bit of like woodiness in there as well, but mostly lemon. It's just beautiful. It's crisp, it's juicy, it's fresh, it's invigorating to wear. That's a very weird word to describe, but it is kind of like it's an energizing fragrance that just kind of lifts you up, and in my opinion, it's one of the best for those like hot, disgusting, sticky days. So Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche is absolutely incredible, and I'm so happy to have it. I'm definitely going to be wearing this one constantly right now. Yes. My next fragrance, I had a little 50ml, I think it was a 50ml bottle of it, but I decided to get the big bottle because I absolutely love this fragrance. Now, this is a love or hate. This is a real like love or hate fragrance. It's very split. This is from Escentric Molecules, and it is Molecule 01, the very famous, the very popular Molecule 01. I absolutely adore this scent. Now, if you don't know about the Escentric Molecules brand, it's a really cool brand. Like, it's a very cool concept. It's very modern. It's very kind of weird, and they usually play around with like very minimal notes in their fragrances. For instance, Molecule 01 is made up of one molecule, and it's called ISOE Super. And ISOE Super is usually added to fragrances to kind of make them like bigger, more full, I guess you could say, and maybe last a bit longer, stuff like that. But this fragrance is just purely made up of ISOE Super. Now, how does it smell? It is probably one of the most difficult fragrances to describe. If I had to say how it smells to me, which I don't know, like honestly, it's a very hard fragrance, like I said, to describe. It's kind of very fresh and clean and cold, and if I had to say like what it reminded me of, it's like a white t-shirt. Like, it reminds me of a crisp white t-shirt. And also, if you guys know what balsa wood is, that really light, light colored kind of wood, that balsa wood, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, kind of reminds me of that as well. But like I said, super unique. Like, definitely go and test it for yourself. It's a very unique fragrance. Now, this is a huge compliment getter. Every single time I've worn Molecule 01, I have been complimented, and every time I smell it on somebody, I compliment them on their fragrance because it just smells so, so good. Now, this is a fragrance that you can spray 50 sprays on you, you're not going to smell it. You're not going to smell it at all, but everyone else around you is going to get whiffs of it and compliment you. So it's an incredible fragrance in my opinion as well for like layering. I really love layering with fragrances like Chanson Fraiche and a few others I have in this video. Like, I really do love layering this fragrance with others, and it just kind of amps it up, and it's incredible. Moleculo 1 to me is a fragrance that I don't want to be without. So the next fragrance that I have here is from Mancera, and you guys know if you keep up with me that I love Velvet Vanilla from Mancera, but I'm going to be really honest with you guys right now. I find Velvet Vanilla way too heavy to wear in the summer and spring and the warmer weather. It's just a little bit too much. Like, it's just, I've really tried because I wanted it to kind of be like fit into my summer spring category, but it just doesn't. It's too heavy for me. Oh my god, is this perfect, like absolutely perfect for the summer and spring. I didn't even show you guys the box. I got Oud Orchid, and god, this scent is amazing. It really is amazing for the spring and summer. This is Oud Orchid, and it is absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. To me, oh my god, I just cannot wait to wear this one in the summer and spring. Now, this is perfect, in my opinion. This is the perfect tropical vacation, fruity, coconutty kind of scent. So it has coconut in here, and I can definitely smell the coconut, but it's not overly sweet. This isn't an overly sweet fragrance like Velvet Vanilla. This is kind of perfectly balanced between being a little bit fresh, a little bit sweet. It has a beautiful peach note in this fragrance that I can smell quite a lot. Like, the peach is very prominent to me personally, and I also get a lot of coconut and orchid. It smells like fruity and coconutty and kind of sweet, but it's just so nice, and it's got a little bit of like a refreshing vibe to it as well at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to wearing this one, Oud Orchid from Mancera. Definitely a good one. Definitely a good one for like the spring summer months. I feel like that would be like really great like beach scent as well. The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, I used to have a bottle of this and I ran through the entire thing, and I needed it back in my collection because I absolutely love this and I think it's so underrated. This is from Shiseido. Now, this is the only Shiseido fragrance that I own and I absolutely love it, and this is Zen from Shiseido. So, if you guys know the fragrance Coco Mademoiselle, which I am positive, I'm absolutely positive that you know Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, this smells so similar to Coco Mademoiselle. Like, this literally smells almost like a dupe, but I have to be honest, I prefer Shiseido Zen because to me it's a little bit less feminine and like girly. Like, I feel like Coco Mademoiselle has a very like feminine quality to it, whereas Shiseido Zen I feel like is just a little bit more fresh and citrusy and just absolutely stunning. It's very refreshing. It has patchouli and grapefruit, like this really juicy grapefruit at the top, and it also has pineapple and cedarwood. There is a huge note breakdown for this fragrance, but you guys, I feel like this is a very likable scent. Like, literally, if you like Coco Mademoiselle, you're going to like this fragrance because they do smell very similar. I have to say as well, I adore this packaging. Like, this is a vibe. This is totally a vibe. This is like retro 60s kind of thing going on. I absolutely love it. So Shiseido Zen, if you guys don't know it, please check it out. I think it would make as well like a great signature scent. I think that it would be an amazing signature scent. I'm going to be wearing this one a lot. It's very easy to wear. Same with Coco Mademoiselle. They're very easy scents to wear. They smell good. They have a bit of a freshness, a bit of a sweet, bit of a fruity. It's just amazing. So that is Shiseido Zen. Definitely check it out if you've never heard of it. It's a very under the radar sort of scent, but it's gorgeous. So the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from Frederic Malle. And I have to be honest, Frederic Malle is probably one of my favorite fragrance houses ever. I absolutely adore his fragrances. I literally don't own any. This is the first Frederic Malle that I own, but I have massive decants of Portrait of a Lady, Carnal Flower, Musk Ravageur. I love Frederic Malle. Like, I will invest in some of his bottles in due time, maybe after Christmas, I don't know, but the fragrance that I have here is called Superstitious. Now, this fragrance is so unique. It's very like uncommon for me to like a scent like this, because I'm going to explain to you guys why. So I love as well, I love the Frederic Malle packaging. It's just so gorgeous. And I got the little baby 50ml bottle because this stuff is so strong. Now, Superstitious, like I said, is very unique. It's one of the most unique fragrances that I own, and it is absolutely incredible. Now, if you don't know, this fragrance features heavily the note of aldehydes. Now, aldehydes are in fragrances like Chanel No. 5. So I have to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Chanel No. 5. Like, I like it, I don't hate it, but I don't love the aldehydes in that fragrance. Now, the aldehydes in here I really like. If you like the fragrance Perfume from Amouage, I feel like you would really like this one. So to me, it's, yeah, this is some potent, strong, intense stuff. It is very aldehydic. It also has a beautiful jasmine note in there and some rose as well, but I don't really get the rose. I mostly just get like a very clean, cold aldehydes with a little bit of a jasmine going on in the background. There's also incense in here, but like I said, I don't really smell much besides the aldehydes and the jasmine. And it's got a very cold, like a cold feeling to it. Very soapy, cold. There's a little bit of like a dirtiness as well, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I can't see myself wearing this casually at all. Like the Shiseido Zen, the Chanteau Fraiche, like they're all, I can wear them whenever. Very strong, very in your face kind of a scent. So I feel like I'm only going to wear this one very formally to very special events and stuff like that. This is definitely not going to be for everyone, but I really wanted a fragrance like this in my collection, and I kind of just fell in love with Superstitious. I think it's just, yeah, I just think it's amazing, and I cannot wait to wear it all dressed up. I think it would just be stunning. So Frederic Malle, Superstitious, definitely check it out. Definitely check out Frederic Malle. He is, like I said, one of my favorite brands ever. I think Frederic Malle is absolutely incredible. It's expensive. This next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, I know for a fact, like I know this 100%. If you guys like the same fragrances that I typically like, you know, sweet, gourmands, that sort of thing, you have to go and get this. Like, I'm not joking right now. I know that you guys are going to love this and you're going to thank me. This is from Yves Saint Laurent, and this is Manifesto Le Parfum. Now, this is not the Manifesto, the original, or the Eclat, or the Elixir, which I love the Elixir one actually. I do want to get a bottle of that. But this is the Parfum version. Now, oh my lordy, is this a hidden gem? You guys, I'm telling you right now to go get this. I am telling you from me to you that you're going to absolutely adore this scent. And I actually haven't seen this on many like online stores. Feelingsexy.com.au is one of the only places that I've seen this fragrance, and oh my god, you guys, this is gourmand heaven. So basically what this smells like is tonka bean, it's got benzoin, it's got sandalwood, it's got iris, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is sweet. Like, this is sweet, gourmand, sweet heaven. Like, it really is. It is just a ball of thick, syrupy, delicious sweetness. Like, it really is. If you like fragrances like Yves Saint Laurent, like Black Opium and La Vie Belle and Flower Bomb and all of those sort of scents, like very sweet, you're going to love this, but this is way better. That's selling it short. This fragrance is way better than any of those Black Opiums and all that sort of stuff. This is 100 times better, but if you like those sort of fragrances, oh my god, you would love this. Now, I just cannot wait to wear this one. I am just obsessed. I am absolutely obsessed. If I could redo my favorites, this has definitely got to be in it. It is just incredible. So that is Yves Saint Laurent Manifesto Le Parfum. Don't get that wrong. It's the Le Parfum version. Tom Ford. I have 3 Tom Ford fragrances here. I have 2 from the private blend and 1 from the normal collection. Now, let's start with this one, and you guys are going to tease me right now because, yeah, I did it. This is Orchid Soleil from Tom Ford. Now I did say in like a previous haul video that I would never buy this and I didn't like it. And I am totally eating my words right now because I actually smelt this on a friend of mine and I could smell tuberose, and I you guys know I absolutely love tuberose in my fragrances, and I could smell her and she smelled like tuberose, and I asked her, I was like, your fragrance, it's incredible, what is it? And when she said Orchid Soleil, I was like, Orchid Soleil from Tom Ford? She was like, yeah. I was like, I was totally eating my words because it smelled absolutely phenomenal on my friend that I had to go back and actually test on my skin, because that's the deal. I didn't test this on my skin when I first tried it. I sprayed it on a paper strip, smelled it, and was repulsed. But when I went and tried it for the second time, sprayed it on my skin, let it dry down, and fell in love. Now, Orchid Soleil is a very unusual kind of scent. When you first spray it on, it definitely smells a little chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, when you first spray this on your skin, it does smell a little bit hectic. There's a lot going on, there's some floral, there's some sweet, there's just a lot going on, let me just say that. But when it dries down, it is hands down one of the most stunning, sexy, delicious, sensual tuberose fragrances ever. It has tuberose, I think it has whipped cream in it. It has very unusual kind of note breakdown, but it is absolutely stunning, and I am so happy to have this in my collection. Now, to me, this fragrance right here, Orchid Soleil, this is the best summer night fragrance ever. This is the best. This is the best fragrance for a summer night. I just have this feeling that it's just going to work magic on a summer night, on your warm skin. It's a little bit humid, you chuck on Orchid Soleil and everyone's just going to be following you because it's just so gorgeous. And I have to say, this is my favorite bottle in my collection ever. Like, I think that is the coolest bottle that I've ever seen. Like, I love all the Tom Ford packaging, but the rose gold is just sickening. So that is Tom Ford's Orchid Soleil. I'm very happy to finally have this in my collection, even though we were off to a weird little start, but I definitely love this fragrance a lot. So okay, next Tom Ford. The next Tom Ford that I have is very iconic. I feel like a lot of people own this, and I feel like it's a very well-known Tom Ford. This is Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. I had a decan of this and I love it so much. I actually sprayed it on me just to remind myself. And I have to be honest, when I went to New York City a few years ago, I think I was about 15, and I walked into Whole Foods in the fall, this is what it smelled like. This is what Whole Foods smelled like in the fall in New York City when I went. I don't know if that's a thing, but it literally, I don't know if they have tobacco vanille in the ventilation or something, but it literally smelled identical to this. This is incredible. Tobacco vanille is absolutely heavenly. I feel like this is one of the best unisex fragrances on the market. I feel like it's perfectly unisex. It would smell incredible on a man, but it would also smell incredible on a woman. So if you're a woman and you don't mind kind of unisex scents, please check out Tobacco Vanille. It's vanilla and tobacco and dried fruits, and it's cacao. Like, I definitely get cacao in here. I feel like most people don't really talk about that, but I get vanilla and tobacco, obviously, but I get this dusty kind of almost cacao powder, like milky cacao powder smell as well. It is just delicious, it's divine, it's sexy as hell. Like, I feel like this is also like a date night scent too. It's intoxicating, it really is intoxicating. There's a real spice in there that just smells so goddamn good. So Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford is absolutely incredible. If you haven't smelled it yet, definitely go and smell it. It's an iconic fragrance. So the last Tom Ford that I have is White Suede, and this fragrance is stunning. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, White Suede to me is a very clean, musky smell. It has suede, it has musk, it has lily of the valley, but to me, what I really get in here is a very clean musk. There is a beautiful kind of suede-y sort of note in there. I definitely get some white flowers in the background, but it's not like white flowers like this. It's white flowers in a very kind of clean and subtle way. it is a very beautiful fragrance. I feel like I've already done my wedding video, but I feel like this would also make a beautiful wedding day scent as well. And it's just a very great as well signature scent. I think white suede would make a beautiful signature scent because like I said, it smells kind of clean. There's a bit of a coldness to it as well. The muskiness with a little bit of the lily in there. It's just really a beautiful scent. Like I feel like this is one of the most likable fragrances from Tom Ford. I don't see many people hating this. Like I don't see this as being a scent that's very offensive or people might not like. I think it's very beautiful and most people would like it. So Tom Ford White Suede, definitely check it out. If you like more of your maybe more clean kind of scents, you're not really into the fragrances like Tobacco Vanille, you would really love this one. Like your light kind of fragrances, like light fragrances, you would love it. The final fragrance that I have here is one that I have never heard anybody talk about, and it is from Dolce & Gabbana, and it is from the Dolce & Gabbana like private collection, which all of those fragrances are, hold on, sorry, all of the fragrances that I've tried from this line have totally blown me away, but they're expensive. Like these are expensive fragrances. So here I have Velvet Tender Oud, and oh my god, I am so excited to talk to you guys about this because we need to get this fragrance in the world because my lord, is it stunning. If you like my recommendations, if you liked Oud Bouquet and Rose d'Arabie and Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, this is for you. This will be right up your alley. This is for you. This fragrance is absolutely a phenomenal fragrance. It is a rose oud combination, and I'm going to be totally honest, this reminds me a lot of Rose d'Arabie from Giorgio Armani. You guys know how much I love that, and this reminds me of Rose d'Arabie a lot, but this is a little bit sweeter. It has a more jammy, like jammy rose going on, and there is almond in here. It has rose, oud, almond. It is just absolutely stunning. It almost kind of smells like Turkish delights, like stuff like that. Like I said, if you liked my recommendations with Oud Bouquet and Rose d'Arabie and Oud Satin Mood, you will absolutely eat this up. This fragrance is absolutely incredible. I also tried, what's it called? Desert, like the Desert Oud one, and it was also amazing, but this is the winner for me. Velvet Tender Oud from Dolce & Gabbana. Wow. Such a gorgeous fragrance, and I haven't heard anybody talk about that one, so yes. But I quickly want to say, if there is a scent in here that you guys need to get on and you love gourmands, it is the YSL. This is some incredible stuff in this bottle that, like I said, I know if you like gourmands and I know if you like sweet fragrances, you're going to thank me for this one. So definitely, guys, get on it. So that was it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this massive haul. There were some good fragrances in here. Don't forget that my code only runs till the 30th of November, so please use it as soon as you can if you want to. Obviously, if you want to buy a fragrance, use my code. It is Rawling10 in capital letters. I'll have all the info like linked down below for you guys, but I just wanted to help you guys out around the Christmas time. I'm not making money from the code, it's just for you guys and for your benefit. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!